Oh, bro. Okay. Oh, great. Thank you. It looks like chicken wings. Like, I know it's not chicken wings.
Oh yeah, we should do that. Rich always loves whatever.
Hello, everyone. I am alive. I think, just barely. My cold has progressed to a new level of awfulness. And I think also I might be a little bit hungover from yesterday, even though we didn't even really drink that much. I'm so old. Oh my god. And now I have to get up and get dressed. But not just dressed. I gotta get dressed more like. Because I gotta do an MBA dinner event thing at work today. Like, to be fair, I checked the times, and I originally thought this event started at 5, and then I was going to have to be in the office all day, and then do this thing after work, and I might have broken in half. But I've double checked it, and it doesn't start at 5, it ends at 5. It starts at 2. That's perfect. Like, maybe near the end I can slip away early and just have normal working hours, which will be brilliant. Like, I think as well, because our job for the MBA is admissions, like, as soon as we've gone through the applications and done interviews and stuff like that, and processed everyone through, like, the people that we want, like, we're pretty much done with that particular cohort. So I think today's thing won't be so much of a working thing. It'll just be more of a mingling thing and a food thing. Which will be amazing, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's the MBA. Okay, it's not going to be just your regular university catering. It's going to be something wanky, which I deserve today. I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to talk about today. Like, what Vlogmasy type thing was on our list. You know, I'll find the list and we'll have a chat about whatever that is. It'll be like a surprise. It'll be like, you know, just a special Christmas surprise, what we talk about. Or maybe this vlog can just be about how I've lost the will to live. Because that seems to be the theme so far. Like, I'm obviously happy that it's Friday. Because end of the working week, but I'm looking at my weekend, man, and it's just as full. Saturday, I went to tennis in the morning, and then I gotta go to my friend's house to plan a vacation with everyone, and then we have to go out to a show and have drinks. And then on Sunday, I have to run a 10K race in the morning, and then I have to go to Sunday lunch at the pub at like 2. Like, I love everyone and I want to hang out with them, and these are going to be fun things, but also I just want to go back to bed for like roughly 4 days and then like contact people after that period. I just realized I sent my kid to school without doing her hair. Like, we don't wash our hair every day, right? Like, I don't wash my hair every day. Like, we have very long hair. We have a lot of hair. So I put it in braids for school, okay? And then in the morning, I undo the braids, I brush it out, I rebraid it. Like, the brush is up here. It's not downstairs. I did not do that today. She's just at school with last night's braids. Oh my god. this. Okay, what day is it? It's the 15th. Ooh, I think it's gonna be a good one. Oh, it's super stinky. Oh, it smells like butt crack. You're gonna love it. Okay, don't bite my fingers. Don't bite my fingers. Good girl. Do you like it? Don't sniff the box. It's pretty stinky. Smells like, ugh. Ugh. Smells bad. You love it, don't you? Oh, you love it. Okay. I've had 2 mulled wines and a Festive Buffet. Okay, and I'm feeling a bit better. So I feel like we should discuss some stuff. Okay, some various projects on like a minor quandary that maybe someone could help me with. Okay, so first thing, I may have talked about this in my last Vlogmas, like last year's Vlogmas, how I was going to do this project where is take a picture every day for a year and then put it all together at the end. And like loads of people, when I said about my hobby graveyard, like the hobbies that were resurrected this year or like thrived this year and the ones that ended up in the hobbies graveyard, loads of you responded to say that scrapbooking is now in your hobbies graveyard. And I feel that. I feel that like deep down in myself because it's also in my graveyard. I used to do this like baby book thing for Anwen where I'd like put like little pictures of her, you know, and like also little like clippings and bits like art that she did at daycare and stuff and like little stickers and stuff all together. And those are cute as shit, but they're so time consuming. Like, and I would just get like behind and then get stressed because I was behind and I'm like, I just can't live this life. But I've been grasping at this hobby, like desperate not to let go of it completely because as time goes on, you know, I'm losing years of her life that I'm not documenting, you know, in like a proper place. So I've been every year just trying to like grasp onto the last bits of this sort of documenting of her life in this way. So this year I decided to do 1 photo a day, and it doesn't have to be a photo of her, it can be a photo of other stuff as long as, you know, she's present, you know, roughly, you know, in bits, you know, because it's not just her that's my life, it's like other things as well. And the final product, like I've not put it together yet, obviously, because we're not at the end of the year yet. I think in January I'm going to put it all together and I'm going to send it off to one of those like photo book publishing things, like one of those photo printing things that will put a book all together for you. And I'm not sure if I'll want it to be in an order because what I've done every day is stamped it with like a photo edit stamp with the date on it. So I don't know if I'll just sort of submit them all in like a random bit and it'll be like August ones next to December ones next to January ones, you know, like that. Or if I'll like do it in order so like there can be like a progression or something, I don't know. But if it works well, I really hope it's going to work well. I might do it then every year from now on. Because it's been quite an easy project-ish, you know, just sort of like making sure to take a photo every day. And on some of the days where I've completely forgotten about my project and I've forgotten to take a photo, there's still always some sort of photo in my camera roll, even if it's like me taking a picture of like the no parking sign, you know, at the museum so that James knows that, you know, he can only park between the hours of blah, blah, blah when I send it to him, you know, or like a picture of the sort of shopping list on my hand because I know I'm gonna wash my hands and like the list is gonna go, do you know what I mean? Something like that. So you're taking pictures of things all the time, whether you mean to keep them for a while or not, you know, like we use our camera for different things now other than just, you know, making memories. So I really like now that the spread of all the photos that I have for all the days of the year, some of them are obviously curated, you know, like it's a bunch of people together smiling, you know, dressed up fancy and stuff at an event. But then also just loads of one that are random crap, like taking them like a picture of the back of the laundry detergent so that you can send someone like the ingredients so that they like know if it's an allergen or something like that. But anyway, like should I give you like a mashup? Should we do like a Scooby-Doo montage type, but like with the photos that I'm gonna do, like not all 300 of them or whatever, but I mean like, should we do like a beep? Does anyone else do something like this? Okay, because I have a couple questions. Like it's sort of the first year that I'm gonna do it in this way, and I have a couple like potential hiccups coming up, like how I'm going to do a full book, like are all 365 going to fit in one book, or is there going to be multiple books, is it going to be super expensive, blah blah. Like, does anyone have previous experience with this kind of idea, thoughts, anything? Okay, next thing I feel like we need to discuss, right? So this notebook is from Paper Chase. Blue. I've been writing every book I've ever read in here since 2008, okay? Like, check that shit out. Like, to be fair, I think actually, originally when I started writing them down, specifically after reading them in 2008, it was on index cards, like a sort of flashcard thing that I used to stick inside the book that I was reading. But I started getting a bit dodgy because I recorded more than one card and they were like falling out and I was worried that I'd lose them. So I think it was actually like a couple years after this, and then I had to copy from the cards of that 2 years or whatever into the notebook and then continue on from there. So I think it might have been like 2010 instead or something like that, 2011, that I actually started writing in this specific book. But it covers 15 years of the books that I've read, right? Okay, but here's the fucking hiccup. Are you ready, bro? That's the end. That's the end, bruv. Like, and that's not even the book I'm on at the minute. The last book that fits in here, it doesn't even include the 2 books I'm on at the minute, which is The Fifth Heartstopper and also this book called Weird Walk, which is super interesting, and we can talk about that in a second as well. So I don't know what to do. This notebook is from Paperchase. Paperchase no longer exists. It went bust as a business completely. They don't even sell their products in other stores anymore, okay? There's nowhere you can find anything like this. I even looked on eBay thinking, oh, maybe now the Paperchase has gone under, people will be selling their blank, sort of like unused Paperchase shit, you know, for like a bit of a markup, you know? And I thought, I'm willing to pay that, you know, if I can find something like this. And I can't. I found something sort of roughly similar, but it's hardback and slightly bigger. And I thought, it's not close enough. Okay, it's not really going to work how I need it to work. And I also had a quote on it, and I hated that quote. It was something super cheesy. So, I don't know what to do about this. Does anyone have this series of notebooks? I think there was like a red one with an angry face, and like a blue one with a sad face, you know? Does anyone have this? And is it empty? And can I send you money to post that to me? I'm kidding. Kind of. Otherwise, does anyone have any ideas about something that's similar to this? It's like this sort of size, you know what I mean? Like a skinny, but tall, like, I don't know what the exact dimensions of it are. Or does anyone know anything like this? Because I feel like now I've got to put something else in. I've got other books. I need to put them in pronto. Okay, I need to record them somewhere in this physical form. But I can't, like, so I've got like notebooks everywhere. Like blank ones all over the place, you know? But I feel like just like a normal notebook that you write in normally, it's not really going to work. Like, this was like a list book specific for lists, and just another notebook. And then also they don't go together. Like, I've got to keep this one around because it's like historic. But then continuing on the list in a completely different kind of notebook, that's just going to mess right with my shit. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just all thrown off. I'm just all thrown off. And I broke a nail. I broke a nail, guys. Look at that. This day. Okay, now I can either go to my friend's house where my husband and my kid are at the moment and have a couple of drinks and hang out there, because they've invited us over, or I can use the silence of this empty house to have a really long relaxing poo and then do my nails while listening to an audiobook. Oh, decisions. Like, I do like to chat. I do like to have a drink and a chat. I haven't seen these friends in a bit. Obviously, it's so fun when we go over there. But also, this day, I hate it. I just want to get out of these clothes and into something fluffy. Just do my nails and drink lemon sip. So I don't know how I feel. But, like, tomorrow, I will give you clips of my night, depending on what I choose. And if you have any thoughts for me, if you've gotten this far, thank you so much. If you have any thoughts for me, any questions, concerns, you know, how's your Christmas season going? Okay, how's your reading going? Have you read a lot of books? If you have any Ask Anwen questions as well, I did a call for Ask Anwen questions yesterday, and those people responded. Thank you. If you have any ideas as well and you haven't given me any yet, I think we're going to do that. We'll ask her the questions and do it like either tomorrow or the next day, or even Monday maybe, like depending on the timing. But anyway, thanks again. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.